Hello, in this video I will explain you all about GAM framework. GAM framework is more as a framework as it basically a canvas for you to easily create your own site. The theme features a powerful admin panel on the WordPress backend that has a flexibility to let you use this theme for corporate websites, blogs, magazines, sites and more. You can totally alter the look and feel of your site in seconds. The theme lets you easily set the color to elements such as backgrounds, settings, text, menu, etc. and much more. Go to your WordPress admin, then click on GAM settings. You see various options: general settings, header settings, footer settings, etc. I will explain you all one by one. First of all, we have general settings. We have logo image. To upload an image, click on upload button. You can select your file from here. You can upload up to 2 MB image and of any size, thumbnail, large, medium. Secondly, you can provide your alternate text here. You can also provide your logo dimensions. You can provide width and height in pixels. By specifying the width and height of the logo, you will not require to stretch, zoom your logo. You can provide custom favicon image. You can provide contact email. If you want to display free code, put it on. If you do not want to display, put it off. Similarly for newsletter, after performing all this, don't forget to click on Save All Settings button. Otherwise, your changes will not reflect at front side. Next, we have header settings. First of all, we have custom CSS. We can write your own custom CSS in this section. Custom CSS gives you the power to create your own design. You can edit and save your style sheet as often as you like. You can use uploaded images as backgrounds. You can leave your custom JS code here. If you want to display search box, put it on, otherwise off. If you put it on, search box will appear at client side, otherwise not. Similarly for breadcrumbs, you can give header contact number in text box. What type of navigation you want, what type of menu navigation you want, whether by categories or by pages, select from drop down. What type of order you want, whether it will be ascending or descending. What type of navigation sort by column, in ID, slug count, what category you want, select it from here. Similarly for pages, what type of menu alignment you want, whether you want to put your menu in left or right, select from drop down value. You want to enable or disable to stay main menu on top, select it from here. You want to enable or disable stay main schedule on top, select it from here. You want border under menu, you want put it on, otherwise off. Then don't forget to click on Save All Settings button. Then next we have footer setting. You can write your custom JS code here. You can put footer copyrights code here. Next we have slider settings. What type of slider do you want? Cycle, BX motion slider, object motion slider. Select value from drop down. You want to display slider, put it on, otherwise off. You want it will be autoplay. You want pause on hover. You want navigation. You want arrow keys. You want pagination. You can set your own time interval here. You can set your own height and width. You can set duration here. What type of loading image you want? Bar, nothing or pipe. Select here and click on Save All Settings button. Next we have sidebar settings. First of all, we have block sidebar. Select block page from drop down. You want to display sidebar, put it on, otherwise off. Where you want to put it, left or right, select it from here. Similarly for all categories, single post and portfolio sidebar, then click on Save All Settings button. Next we have post option setting. Remember, it is for single post. You want to display date, time, category, author, tags, comments, put it on, otherwise off. Then click on Save All Settings button. Then next we have page option settings. You want to display comment for page, put it on, otherwise off. Then next we have contact page setting. You all know we have in every website there is a contact us page. in which we provide our websites, our addresses, etc. If you want to put it on, if you want to display your business contact, put it on, otherwise off. You want to display title, you want to give title, give it here. You want to upload image, upload here. How many addresses you want to give, put it here, 1, 2, 3 and many are. You want to give email ID, you want to display contact number, put it here and click on save all settings button. Next we have styling, it's very interesting. Here phone settings, we have Google Web Phone Directory, we have navigation phones. As you see, Google Web Phone Directory is off here, then you can see only default fonts here. When you put it on, click on update button and refresh it. Next again you go to styling, then font settings, and you can see Google Web Fonts appear here. Otherwise when you put it off, only default fonts will appear here. Next we have font size here. You can select any font size. It's for header and body fonts. Then click on save all settings button. Next we have color settings. You can provide backgrounds, background color, background images, background position, which position you want, left top, right top, what type of body text color you want, what type of link color you want, you can give it from here, what type of header navigation color you want, what footer background color you will want, select it out from here and click on save all settings button. Next we have content settings. What type of width you want of content, you want to give 100%, give it from here and then click on save all settings button. Next we have SEO. You want to display SEO section, put it on, otherwise off. You want to display meta keyword, meta description and canonical link. If you want to display, put it on, otherwise off. And remember, you can only see meta keyword, meta description and canonical link at front side by using view source. Next we have title tag structure. In what form you want to give your title on home page. If you want to give only site title, select this. If you give site title first, then site description, select this. If you want to give site description first, then site title, select this. Similarly for post and pages and index pages. Next we have search engine indexing settings. We have category archives, we have date archives, search result for index and for non-index. This option below, all these options, category archives, date archives, search result, will help you prevent the indexing in search engines of unwanted pages that are generated automatically by WordPress that do nothing but dilute your search results by adding no index tag. Next we have social settings. We have various social buttons here: RSS feed, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google+, Dribbble, and we will provide all social media links here, which will appear at front side. On top, social media is a present big catchphrase in the world of internet marketing, and with good cause. It is already such a big part of the internet civilization. You will provide your links, YouTube, Skype, Dribbble, etc. here. Next we have framework options. We want to display framework generator meta tag, put it on, otherwise off. We want to display framework updater, put it on, otherwise off. We want to display your theme updater, framework shortcut, put it on, otherwise off. We have debug. What is the site URL, what theme we are using, what plugins we are using, what is the version of theme we are using. All this information we store here for our future use, for our future knowledge. Next we have import export theme options. As you see, we do various changes above, like link change, color change, background color, etc. All changes saved in database. We also keep one backup in encrypted form in in export options here, so that in future we do not face any problem. This is all about RAM settings. Thanks for watching this video.